Right. So what's going on? Hello everyone, and of course I'm still in Cebu. So for now, I'm currently eating breakfast and just chat and stuff. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. So fortunately, and actually unfortunately, my condo is a bit of a mess at the moment, but I'm still cleaning about it. I'm still cleaning it up, so don't worry about it. So, anyway, so what just happened is that my roommates are actually left. If you've seen my. Anyways, okay, now we're back. Anyways, okay, now we're back. So, anyways, of course, I'm still cleaning it up. Prepping, I'm prepping stuff, but at the same time, I have to eat breakfast. So, breakfast meal for the day, just chorizo. So, what I said earlier, my roommates they already left. To start cleaning this place before going back. Staying in a condo, really expensive for a month, but however, it's fine. At least we have a pool and also a gym at the roof deck. Hello, hey. Right now, I'm currently just chilling because I'm also eating breakfast. So enjoy the view outside. I actually have to. God. All right. Right. So let's talk about what happened here in the Philippines. Um, for those who aren't aware, there has been an arrest for a lot an IRL streamer known as Vitali, and lately they've announced that his arrest warrant he's actually in detention basically, but however he cannot get out of the country because of course he still have to serve his sentence, which I'm pretty sure there's still a trial. They're still going on an ongoing trial, and if convicted, of course, already convicted because us Filipinos already knew about those stupid IRL streamers already. So once convicted, they'll probably serve like years in prison before deportation. So for the idiot like Vitali, um, he's not gonna get out. He's gonna stay here for the rest of the years until his sentence is over. And after his sentence is over, then yeah, he could deport. They could deport him back to where he came from. Now, of course, he's actually Russian American, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna deport him back to Russia because, first of all, here in the Philippines we don't like communism, especially with the issues with Chinese government. All of a sudden, starting claiming that Palawan is part of it. It's like the annoying Somali guy. Yeah, it is. It is like that. And then what's even worse, there are now knockoffs starting harassing people. Like there's actually I saw someone with a small who actually started creating his account, started become a nuisance. And he's from America. All of us basically he's from America, Oregon, America. And then he's be like, oh, okay, I'm a gangster. Don't talk crap to me because I'm like literally, I'm like the one who bosses everything around, not you. I don't care where I am. I am the god. I am basically like that. And swear to God, if they're actually here in Cebu, right now I am in Cebu City. So if they're actually here on where I am now, I'm gonna beat them up to death. Of course, violence is not an option, but however, violence is never good. But however, I could file if I saw someone doing crimes and shit in my country, in my turf, in my homeland. Like you're not going out of your homeland just to become an asshole on the internet. No, you're supposed to respect each other. That's it. I know. Kain ako. Mm. True. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. But for real, I really want to beat the living shit out of them. now I may be now I may be a bit wide in today's standard. Basically, yeah, I'm a bit, a little overweight, but I can just use my weight as a tool. Like back then when I actually fought my brother, we were arguing a bit. Yeah, we could squish it. Back then when it was long ago, but however, I did actually fought my brother, and I actually kind of beat him. And then after that, I also apologized because you know we're family. We have to respect each other, and then it's all misunderstanding one another as well. So even though I had made some mistakes with my family in the past, I did end up apologizing. That's a thing about us Filipinos, or basically everyone who had a functional brain. All you have to do is respect. Even if you're going out elsewhere, you have to respect. You have to respect the people around you. You can't just go around become a monkey, doing monkey shit in other countries. That's what happens with Johnny Somali, Vitali, and so on and so forth of those news and streamers. Even I Poseidon, they be like they thought they have the power because they have the money. People donated them all the time, bro. It's not. You're just you're just like showing off, and that's the thing. We don't really want to show things off. Like normally, if anything, we can only show off if it's actually booming. So let's say, like for instance, when Vitali gets arrested in Philippines, we will be like, "Oh, oi, Philippines, Philippines!" All of a sudden. But at the same time, we know that how serious was his arrest was um his issue was in Bonifacio. So we were like, yeah, even though we like to make fun and games on the internet, but we do have our limits. Like we don't go ape shit everywhere. We have to respect all others' culture. We have to respect, people's culture, respect their privacy, and so on and so forth. Not just go around show their cameras up their face and be like, "Hey, do this for my views." No, that's not that's not what I want. That's not what I want to see. Even though it is tempting because I did have the urge to just show my camera up their face, but however, at the same time, it's not worth it. If you want to get fame and stuff, just do the best thing you can do. That's basically what I can give an advice for. Just do the best thing you can do. I think that's pretty much everyone's advice in general. That's what they. That's like mouth to mouth, hand me down and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, have to eat and crap. So modding and stuff. Uh, mm, Now that everyone is gone in the room, of course, I can just basically do whatever the thing I want, except not making any noise. because there will be any noise complaint. As a responsible adult, I also have to clean up the room as well. So yeah. Now back to modding. I do have plans for. I mean, I'm still actually working on the 8-bit Mega Man mod, as well as the 8-bit Whitey Castle mod as well. But I had issues with the castle, basically getting the Yellow Devil to work, you know, properly. But so far, from what I know, um, Yellow Devil's arrangement in Whitey Castle stage would probably be not Wi-Fi safe if arranging it. So I'm trying my best not to like not to alter the Yellow Devil's position, but at the same time have it appear in Twilight's castle normally. Now I really wish that there's actually a way in Smash Ultimate modding, specifically on stage modding, on actually editing the camera and as well as you know modifying it on Blender. I know there's still like Smash Forge. That's what people use to edit the collision and camera for Smash Brothers. But however, it's really it's the preview isn't working. But however, for Ultimate, it's not working. The preview is not working. What's only working is the the camera. Like you have to edit the parameters blindly and then you know get get it to get it to work. So anyway, hopefully by the end of summer or whatnot, I'll be able to finish the Mega Man mod for reals. I'm also working on a non-billboard version because it turns out that having billboard, especially on one bone that's only billboarded, would actually alter the games. Would alter the mod. So yeah, unfortunately, it makes the mod not Wi-Fi safe. So that's sad. I wish there's a way to make it Wi-Fi safe or know what's Wi-Fi safe or not. By I mean most of the stuff like adding bones, that's still kind of a new thing so far, I guess. Like Wi-Fi safe bones, still experimental. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully everything's sorted out because I'm also keeping contact with Sushi to at least find a way to fix the Wi-Fi safe issue with my Mega Man mod. If it's actually the billboard, because even just a single bone that has billboard, it would just meh. And Sushi also mentioned that even billboarding the swing bones or the physics bones would lead to would lead to would lead the mod to make it like not Wi-Fi safe. So yeah, that's some good chorizo right there. Like this is just my breakfast. I wish I can cook egg, but however, I still have to clean some stuff up. I think you're committing to keep it Wi-Fi safe is commendable. Yeah, it's true. I really wanted like that's the main goal of my 8-bit Mega Man mod. It has to be Wi-Fi safe because a single part of the mod that makes it not Wi-Fi safe, of course, that will be problematic considering people wanted to play those mods online. So yeah, but I really do wish that I can I can have it Wi-Fi safe. Unfortunately, the same goes with while making the rush coil for 8-bit Mega Man, because last year I did try to find a way to make it flip in whatever direction. Like if you're facing left, Rush will face left. If you're facing right, Rush face right. However, currently Rush only faces left. I mean, only faces right, no matter which direction you use your up B. And the issue is because there's no such thing as a flip PRC file for Rush Coil. And even if I try to add it, it doesn't work. It actually doesn't work. So there's like probably some hard coding in order to make it flip. But however, I think I have to take the request by suggestion by other modders, just not make it billboard. It's a shame, like for real. It really is a shame. I've been working on that mod for for more than a year, only to find out that hey, billboarding isn't working, and at the same time, hey, if you're using sprite sheets and stuff, expect the sprites to jitter randomly, jitter random sprites in transitions. So there's actually no way for me to fix 8-bit Mega Man's jitter sprites unless I have to rework the animation again, which is super tiring. I really don't want to do that, but of course that explains why PK Scott Pilgrim's mod is mostly visibility animation instead of sprite sheets. I mean, I could actually do that, but that's like what over one over 250 sprites if I do that. So no thanks. And then if I do that as well, like doing the visibility animation, that would mean making another 1 year development as well. So yeah, I can't just restart the mod all over again. Yeah, yeah. No, no. Hmm. Yeah, makes yeah, it's true. It makes Mega Man is really one of my favorites, by the way. But originally, I first started knowing Mega Man when I first played Mega Man 04, which was my first Mega Man game, and then the Battle Network series. So I remember finishing 04 with in harder difficulty, but with no upgrades whatsoever. I was like, man, this game is so hard, but I managed to defeat it. That was like what 2007, 2008, yeah. And then Battle Network when I was around 2010. That's where I started playing Battle Network. But actually, completing Battle Network, I was able to finish it around 2017. I was like, man, grinding this game so hard. The first Battle Network game was really a grind fest. Like you cannot finish the game or the story if you don't have all the chips. You need to have at least all the chips in order to battle base.exe in Battle Network 1. Yeah, but I am also planning to play more Battle Network games after that. Mm. And then when Mega Man started reveal himself as a fighter in Smash 4, I was hype about it. This little dinky small robot, blue robot, that I only know because of Mega Man Zero Four and Bell Network become playable. And not only that, Mega Man .exe was there in this final Smash. So that's where I got my money on Smash 4. It's because of Mega Man .exe. But I was hoping Zero would be a playable character, especially if he has the Zero series, costume. Zero 4 was my first Mega Man game, so I really wish there's more to that. Mm, yeah. Silent is actually taking. I mean, Silent. Mm, Silent is literally breaking his silence from being scared for Roy to a move set. Like that was actually surprising. Like I really didn't know that he was actually making a moveset mod for Zero. Um, Back when we were starting doing our modding direct, I didn't know he actually started working a moveset mod for it. I thought it's just only skin. So when when he showed that Zero will become a moveset mod, I was like, huh? What? Yeah, he won't be just a Roy skin anymore. Like he finally has his own moveset, like a lot from the Mega Man X series. But yeah. Ow fuck. Oh my leg. Ow. Alright. So yeah. I'm actually glad that Silent break his silence just to say, hey, I'm making a Zero mod, a boosted mod, in par with the Mega Man X, moveset as well. I think Silent is also helping Kyber to make the Mega Man X moveset mod, which was basically ported from Brawl, by the way. Man, there were actual issues and drama regarding porting moveset mods from Brawl to other Smash games because number one, they need to have the permission from the creators themselves in order to port them on. And apparently and unfortunately, most of the moveset modders did not ask permission to the mod creators. Yeah, like damn. I remember there was a huge drama uh, towards Silver moveset, and they were like, "Hey, you just took Silver's moveset from that one Project M, game, Project M mod, or I don't know. It was like a brawl moveset mod, and they were like, yeah, true. Sorry about that." And then credits, like they forgot to put credits to the mod creators, and then they got angry and asked for the mod to be removed. At least it got sorted out in the end. Like they be like, okay, fine, we'll let you have, we'll let you port the mod, but next time please credit, all right? And then there's the modding direct back in a few months ago. It was a it was a controversial thing. Like the mod creators did not put credits to to the original moveset modders in the modding direct, like not even in the video or during their segments, or not actually at the final credit scene in the modding direct. And they were like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I won't do that again." That actually also pisses Nano because he was actually part of the Morning Direct, but at the same time, he felt sour about it because of people not crediting their stuff. Mainly people who ported Brawl moves and mods into Ultimate. Like, dude, come on, please at least credit. Give credit where credit's due. Even though if you put the credit in the description of the whip page, you could have just credit them in the video because you're showing their stuff in the video. But yeah, that was huge controversy. And this not happened once, but actually twice because man, does not look good. But at the end of the day, they did actually settle. They did actually sorted things out. So at least there's a lesson to be learned instead of just yeah, it does actually takes 2 seconds. But however, I'm pretty sure they forgot about it because they assume that hey, you'll be the credits is in the it's in the in the link. Just go to the link and you'll see your name on it. However, that's already a bad move. Like M Rama and others already apologized to the moveset modders for not actually putting credits in their names. So, but at the end of the day, it's all right. They settle things down already. Now, if ever someone tries to backport a moveset mod to Ultimate, you have to make sure that credits are in fact already there. Not after the submission, not before the submission. I mean, not after the submission, just before the submission. And if there's a video, at least credit them in the description of the video. So, or if you cannot have it, you cannot put the credits on the video itself. You can just at least put the credits in the description. So yeah, at least like especially for Nano, like he's like I said, he's actually the part of the modding direct, and when he found out that plenty of those boosted mods did not actually credit the mod creators from Project M or whatnot, he got mad pissed. I almost lost his faith in the modding scene as well, almost, but not entirely. As in the end, he did actually manage. He did actually work on the Paper Mario moveset mod. So yeah, I can't wait for Nano to finish his moveset mod. By the way, same. I do respect. Yeah, like for real, Nano has been in the modding scene for like a decade or more than a decade by now. Like I think he already explained his origin. Like he started modding way back in 2000 and what 9 in the early Brawl days. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he has experience in some way or form. Like know the modding community, knowing the Smash community, and so on and so forth. So yeah, he's a wise old man. Yeah, man in his 30s, still modding Smash. So yeah. So after I'm done with the stream, which is probably in a few minutes, I'll probably I'll probably start arranging some stuff before they come back. So I have to rearrange the condo, I have to clean the condo, and so on and so forth. Once they return home next week, actually not next week, actually after the Holy Week, I think 2 weeks from now, it should be fine. But yeah, also the Paper Mario mod, I really can't wait for it to finish. Uh, yeah. Hmm. Now there's also other music mods that I'm expected to see, like especially the Freddy Fazbear one. Man, for the Freddy mod, not only there's gonna be a Freddy mod, but there's also a Springtrap mod as well, like downright a moveset mod for stream Springtrap. Probably an Echo Fighter. I'm not sure, but I did see the development for Springtrap, and yeah, and I was like, damn, that looks so good. Now, unfortunately, from what I can tell, it seems that the modding community is yearn for moveset mods nowadays. They're getting tired of all the skin mods. But apparently, when I asked 64 iOS after he submitted, I mean, not asked when I told 64 iOS that after he posted the Mario Kart mods in his video, he exclaimed that actually the moveset mods is his least viewed content on his YouTube channel. Like, not many people viewed those moveset mods as much as skin mods. So it's a surprise to me because I thought everyone is yearned for moveset mods. Everyone is expecting a moveset mod, even if it's a slow effort as it is. But in reality, in 64 iOS analytics, turns out that moveset mods is the least viewed mod content on his YouTube channel. So I was like, damn. I thought I thought people yearn for them. So yeah. Mm. Anyways, I guess it's time for me to go. Um, it's around 8:30, so I have to start cleaning up and then go have some errands later on at 9. So yeah, I guess it's time to go end the live stream. Thank you, Loon. Thank you, Loon, for having a great conversation. Um, it's actually great. So that's about it. See ya. Voice critical. Be like that. Anyways, hey, it's time to go. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. See you later.